in the midst of our emerging from COVID, and in the midst of a war in Europe, we are stressed, we are overwhelmed. We need a little bit of emergence, a little bit of inspiration. And I thought that God is challenging us with what's going on here in this world, and we need to respond. And my proposed response is to found an international campaign of inspiration for Jewish people, one track for Jewish women and one track for Jewish men. And when I'm asking everyone here, and we'll expand this network of people to become an ambassador of this campaign, you're really becoming an ambassador of your own community. When you're investing in my creativity of programming, what I'm trying to do in this program is to bring the program to you. I want to bring the program to your community. So if you become an ambassador of this campaign, what I'm looking for is not money. I'm looking for involvement to bring my ideas and inspiration to your kehillah, your community, in London, in Los Angeles, in Montreal, in Jerusalem, around the world. I'm asking you to become an ambassador, to reach out to some friends and family on Lag BaOmer. So this program doesn't start now. It starts on May 16th, May 17th, and May 22nd, 3 days. We're trying to reach 3,000 women to contribute to this program. And I'm asking you and some of your friends to become ambassadors of the program, to reach out to 10 or 15 women that you know, family members, to contribute to this campaign. So if you are interested in becoming an ambassador to bring these programs to your community and to help raise some funds in May in Lag BaOmer to invest in my programming so that I can bring more programs like this to you, then please send me your email. I will send you a link and you will and ask you to sign up as an ambassador. Ambassador means that you give me your phone number, your email, and you say, I want to join the campaign, and I'm willing to turn to women in my community or friends and family, 10 women, 12 women, whatever number you can, to help raise funds for this campaign. I'm looking for contributions from 3,000 women around the world, 3,000 women. So if each of you can find 10 women or 12 or whatever number that you could muster, then we would be able to begin the process of reaching out to 3,000 women around the world so that we can raise money, so that I can use the money to hire my inventors, my creative people, to create more programming, to invest in your communities. That's why I believe that this is an international women's empowerment campaign to allow women to inspire and to respond to COVID, to respond to the war in Ukraine, to say we need to inspire ourselves. And with my expertise is creativity. So if I create Jewish educational programs, I want to bring them to you to inspire your own home community.
I really think that if we build one community and then it gets a good base, we could build other communities as we go along, and we're like, you know, a family that helps each other out. So I love the idea. So I just want to know if we could start right away. I understand fundraising. I get it. It's a great idea. 100 women, you know, 10 women of my group and of everybody's group here. I think it's super. I just want to know if we could start.
We're simultaneously building Netzach Yisrael Baltimore, but Netzach Yisrael is an incubator. My community is an incubator to develop programming to help you. So I'm running these programs here in Baltimore. I have all of the publication materials, and all I do is I give it to you and say, okay, put in your address. So I can give you the Jewish women's learning program. And I just change the address with a PDF, give it to you and say, Montreal women get together on Sunday morning for a talk on Jewish pride. It doesn't have to be religious. It could be inspirational. It could be Jewish culture. But here is your address. You send it out to your community. Get 2 women in your community to say, let's reach out to 10 women and have a morning, Sunday morning, latte morning in someone's house Here's the address. Here's the materials. Latte, l'chaim, my sister. I love you, my sister. And run it in your community with my materials. Not
So
only do I have
you'll provide us with the materials, is what I'm saying, that we don't have to invent the wheel.
exactly. I brought
Great.
now. I have a course here called the 5-week crash course in the meaning of life. I have the publicity and the written materials, so somebody could just read it or present it. Somebody can just review it beforehand and say, okay, what is the meaning of life? And there's 5 lecture materials to present. You can have a 5-week series every 2 weeks in someone's house and say, here are the materials. Someone can prepare it. You can prepare it, or your girlfriend or the Rebbitzin can prepare it and say, okay, here are 5 lectures. Get 10 women together for latte. And here's my idea, Loretta. When women get together and put 10 people in a room, there's a synergy of ideas that come from that. So just because you have 10 women meeting together about a particular topic about Judaism or about the meaning of life or Passover or whatever, or Jewish history, when women get together and say, what's your name? Where are you from? Okay. Why don't we get together and see if we can match up my daughter with your son? Why can't we make a little shidduch group where we can get together like once a month and share names of 20 singles that we know in our area in Montreal or London or in Los Angeles? You know what? Let's share some ideas. You know what? I have a cousin's daughter, sister's brother-in-law's sister who is 22, and I want one for 27. Why don't we match them up? So there's so many ideas that can come out of this, right? So many different programs can come out of this. The campaign itself for the fundraising is going to be May 16th, 17th, and 22nd. 3 days trying to raise $300,000 around the world. The target ask is that you'd ask your friends, neighbors to donate $100 to the campaign, or $50 or $65 or whatever they can give. The target number is 100, and that will be the ambassadorship that I'm asking you to join. But really, as if you know me, I'm not really into money. If you really know me, I'm not into money. I'm into inspiration and Jewish achdus, Jewish togetherness. That's what I'm into. So if something can come out of this program where we can network and come up with ideas to help Jewish people around the world and all people around the world, then I will have made a contribution, and we all can participate in that contribution.